Alright guys, here we are. We are at the Willow Heights Conservation Area. And this trail heads to Willow Lake. And we are going to do a overnight adventure. It is a Wednesday evening at about 3:30 p.m. And it's about 7/10 of a mile to the lake, so not too big of a hike. Just doing a quick overnighter. Should be fun. Let's do it. Willow Heights Trail. Camping is allowed. Campfires are allowed in developed facilities with fire rings. Backcountry campfires are allowed in most areas unless posted as closed, but must be half-mile from any road. So yeah, same as everywhere I've been. This ought to be beautiful. 0.75 miles to Willow Lake, elevation gain 600 feet, so it's, I guess, pretty steep. We'll find out. Off we go. So what up, everyone? How's everyone been doing? I've been doing great, just a lot of working. Decided to come up for a quick overnighter. I got to go to work first thing in the morning, so I'll be up, I don't know, probably about 4:30, so I can get up, pack up, and get down to work. But really, all in all, not too bad. So there is running water right here. It's good to know. I do have 2 liters of water on me. If I would have known there was water, I don't know how far up it goes or how close it is to the trail. There is a lake, I don't know how clean it is. That's why I brought a couple of things of water, but no animals are allowed. Domestic animals are allowed up here anyway, so it should actually be a pretty clean lake, but we'll see. So let's keep on heading up. So yeah, this is definitely a pretty good grade, the first little bit here. But then the topo map, excuse me, shows that it levels out up here in a bit. But yeah, the first little part of this is pretty steep. You just gotta kind of take your time. So yeah. It's beautiful though. Way peaceful already. And I can still hear the road. By the time I get to the lake, I shouldn't be able to hear anything like that, so it should be nice. So yeah, definitely steep. And it's a hot day today. Very warm outside. I usually don't beat up and sweat. But I'll tell you what, I'm beating up and sweating. Yeah. It's definitely warm. But so far, it is an absolutely gorgeous trail. I'm gonna need to get out my buff. I'm starting to drip sweat in my eyes. Get out the old buff and it'll keep this from happening. Oh man. It is warm today. Give you guys a little view of what I'm looking at. So yeah, guys, I had to stop and put on the buff because I was just dripping sweat everywhere in my eyes and everything. So this will keep a lot of that out of my eyes. And once it gets starting to get wet, these are real nice. These buffs, they'll start actually cooling you down. I recommend them to anybody anybody that hikes, you heard it here at the Wasatch Gear Review. We're gonna keep on heading up this trail, guys. So that's looking back down trail, or back down canyon. We're basically right across from Solitude. I can see some lifts right there. And this is a hard trail. It's steep, and it's just really hot today. And I think that's what's happened to me, is the heat. I keep thinking, it's only 7/10 of a mile, Korbin, that's it, you know? But, yeah, it's pretty steep. 600 feet in 7/10. That's pretty steep. Definitely coming out to some more beautiful views, though. They said that this lake has a really alpine-y feel, and I love it already just because there are a ton of aspens all around, and they are my favorite tree, that's for sure. So, yeah, it's gorgeous. First time up in this area, first time to Willow Lake. And I love going to new spots, so this is really interesting. To be honest, I'm glad this is a short hike. I just want to get up to the lake, maybe splash some water on me to cool off, and start relaxing. Yeah, guys, this aspen grove that I'm in is absolutely phenomenal. I am loving this trail. Yeah, it's a little steep, but once you get up here, it seems to level out a bit. I'm not too far in either, maybe only 4/10. So I haven't even come that far, but it was steep. You know, really, if you equal it out, it's almost like 100 feet per every 1/10 of a mile. So yeah, it is steep, but well worth it. Like I said, and what I was saying is when you get up here in the shade, it takes the edge off the heat just a bit. So, I mean, this is just gorgeous. It is so lush green, and then this beautiful aspen grove that I'm hiking through. Amazing so far. I cannot wait to see this lake. Look at this, guys. So I'm coming out of this aspen grove, and I'm pretty sure the lake's got to be right here. And the Great Western Trail / Wasatch Trail is right up on top of that ridge, because me and Dad saw the lake from up there when we did the 22 miler. We came across this ridge. So I've got to be at the lake. Let's come up and see what it looks like, and then after that we will find a shady camping spot, because it is hot. I think once I get cooled off from the water, it won't be so bad. You know how that goes. Get the old buff wet, and then it should be pretty good. I drank a little bit too much water too fast back there. I have a bit of a side cramp. So that's kind of shitty. crappie, excuse me. I've never actually had a side cramp hiking before, ever. Man, this is just gorgeous. For a small hike, I mean, this is phenomenal. Holy cow. Yeah, unbelievable. What a great view from right here. That's looking back down trail towards the truck where I came from. Tell you what, guys, for a quick overnighter or even for a family camping trip, this is quick and easy. I mean, not easy, it's definitely a little steep at first, but then it kind of just moseys along. This must be the pond. They call this the I think they call it Lower Willow Pond. Doesn't look like much of a pond now. Anywho, we'll follow this trail up and continue to the lake. I guess we got to keep going a bit. Man, that view is gorgeous behind me. Freaking unreal. Oh, listen to the wind through the aspens. Look at how gorgeous, guys. Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be my new favorite overnight spot. I mean, you guys don't even understand. The camera just can't be picking up how beautiful this area is. Oh my gosh, I am completely in love. This is going to be such an amazing night up here. Oh, look at this. Oh, guys, I wish you were all with me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I've never been up here before. And I'm at the lake. Oh, there's a bunch of deer, guys. There's a bunch of deer. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. I don't know if you guys can see them over there or not. But there are a crap load. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see their butts. They're bounding off now. Oh, awesome. I hope when the sun starts going down tonight, we see some mises. I hope. That would be awesome. So it's 8 times zoom. I wish I could get closer for you guys. They know I'm here now. I do want to walk to the other side of the lake. I think I'm going to camp on that side somewhere. So I'm a little hidden away from the animals. And hopefully we'll see some more animals tonight. This is awesome. I wish I could get closer to the deer for you guys, but I know as soon as I start walking over that way, if I did, they'd take off anyway. They were actually in the water a minute ago, because when I walked up, there were a bunch of ripples going out, so they had actually been in the water cooling off, which is basically what I'm going to do. This is sweet. What a beautiful little lake this is. Let's go check out the outlet where the water dumps out. And I also want to find the inlet. There's definitely some bugs up here, but I brought a bug head net and long sleeves, and all that. So if they start bothering me, I will be suiting up. So here is the outlet we're coming up to. This is gorgeous, guys. Unreal. I am so happy to be up here this evening. This is just beautiful. And you know, I didn't have to bring any water. I could have brought a liter and that's it. But you never know. Coming up here for the first time, you always want to be safe. I do have my Sawyer squeeze, so no big deal if I need more water. Of course, I have the jet boil too, so I can always boil water. So I'm gonna step over this. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, I am rocking the Trail Runners, the Solomon Speed Cross 3s with my pack to see how they do under weight. And so far, so good, I've got to say. Man, look at all the flowers, guys. This is beautiful. So we're just cruising around. Looks like the west side of the lake. It'd be the southwest side of it. It's amazing that I've already saw some fauna, and like I said, I'm hoping to see some meese tonight, but we'll see what happens. Awesome. Oh, there's definitely a nice camping spot right here. Firing. A little close to the lake. Looks like a nice tent spot right up there. You could just set it up right there in some flat spot. Fire ring. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have a fire tonight though, because it's warm. We'll have to see what the evening brings. There looks like there's a camp spot up in those trees too. I may have to go check that out because that would be shade. Yeah, let's walk up this hill. I'm gonna walk up this hill right here and see if there's a campsite. Well, all right, everyone. So I'm gonna spend the night here. I've got nice shade, and someone's really, you know, paid a little bit of attention to this site. You've got 2 seats made up here. You've got a way to cook over a rock, and they were scooting their ashes out under there and building a fire underneath that and cooking on that rock. It's definitely a one-man tent situation, or you'd have to have multiple one-man tents. They've dug out the hillside here, so you have a flat spot. That's where my one-man tent will go tonight. And it looks like that's a flat spot there. You could get a tent in there. It looks like they started digging out this area for another spot. Looks like there's a walkway going up that way, maybe just for them to get wood, or they could be building more spots. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, for me, for tonight, this nice flat spot right here is going to work just fine for my one-man tent. I do not need a rain fly tonight. I'm not even going to put it on. So I'm just basically pitching the tent, and that's it. And you can hear the frogs down there in this lake. So I'm going to have to go find them soon. But what I'm going to do now is relax a minute and set up my tent. And it's nothing but relax time now, guys. I mean, this is amazing view. This is what I'm going to wake up to and go to bed to. Jealous, anyone? Jealous? So there's the shelter all set up, guys. That is the REI Quarter Dome 1, ultra lightweight. And yeah, that will be the shelter this evening. I am not going to bother to put the rain fly on. We're supposed to have clear skies, 0 chance of rain. There's my Alpine Design air pad, and that's going to go sliding right on in there. I got a 20-degree bag. It's supposed to only get down to maybe, I think, 50 degrees tonight, so might be overkill, but I can always unzip and hang a leg out. You guys hear those Borel toads? We're gonna go see if we can find some later on. That would be kind of cool if we could. But yeah, I've got a gorgeous view from camp. The sun's going behind the hill now, so I don't have to worry about any sun at my camp anymore. If I want the sun, I can just hike down to the lake. I do want to go see the inlet, so now that I got the shelter up, I'm just going to get the bedding thrown in, get things kind of situated, and then yeah, I'm going to go do some exploring. And of course, I will bring you guys with. Thanks for joining me, everyone. So I'm just taking a cruise down to the lake. Thought I'd check it out. I've got time to relax now. Camp's set up. Not hungry yet. It's only, well, we're riding up on 6 o'clock. Man, I'm just not hungry yet. I brought some couscous. We'll see how that goes. We got some ducks out here on the water. There they are. And I was going to try to entice them. Man, the black flies out here are pretty relentless. I was trying to entice them with a crinkling bag. Looks like they're starting to come this way. Oh, here comes one right here. Let's see if they like snap. What are these? Harvest snaps? Green pea crisps. The deer were cool when I first got up here, so hopefully we can see some other bigger game up here this evening. Usually moose and deer and elk and stuff like that, they like to come water in the evening and in the early morning. I'm telling you guys, this right here is just a beautiful bowl that I'm sitting in. You can't even see where my tent is. It's right up in there, but you can't even see it from where I'm sitting. I'm sure from back on the trail a little bit, you probably can, or up on the trail, but I mean, this is just amazing for 0.7 or 7/10 of a mile. I am definitely in love with it. I think I'm gonna go hike up around this side of the lake and maybe over that side of the lake and just kind of check it out, check out this rim of trees, see if there's any camp spots in there for the 3-man tent, because the one I got up there is only, that's 1-man tent only to fit. So I'd like to see if we have some 3-man tent spots other than the one that I saw right here first walking up. It's just too close to the trail. There's got to be more secluded ones, so we'll take a walk. The ducks are again, right here by me. Got another one right there. They come pretty close. They don't like the what are they? The green pea crisps. Yeah, they're not fans. So I hiked up here to this inlet. It's crazy. It's pretty deep water. But some spots it's slow and other spots it's cruising, like this one. It's crazy. And there was a decent camp spot back there. Some people were putting up a hammock just to kick it. There's a nice camp spot right here with pretty flat ground. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of nice camp spots. Looks like there's one right up there, which I don't know if this passes it or not. It doesn't look like it does. The trail anyway. But there's definitely a spot for a nice big 3-man tent. I'll definitely be bringing Sean here. I'm getting my son, he's coming down for his summer vacation. I'm picking him up in Moab on July 8th, that weekend, and so I'll be filming a little camping down in Moab with my son that weekend, and then we'll be doing some trips together, father-son trips, and some trips with Graybeard, which is of course his grandpa. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man, with him here. Wow, this is like really overgrown. Haven't seen too many camp spots since that last one I pointed out. I'm gonna keep following this trail for a bit and see if it goes around the lake or not. So even though the inlet, which I just found, is a little ways away, this is probably where I'd come want to filter my water from. Got a good little waterfall right there. I could stick my bag under there and get fresh water. And I wish I would have, I should have actually brought my 2-liter platypus. And I should have filled it, because I don't have any cold water right now. It's all pretty warm water from the hike up. And oh, whoa, I don't have any cold stuff. But, oh well. Oh, this is muddy crap. So yeah, I found the inlet to the lake. There must be a spring or something, because there's not a whole lot of snow anymore to be melting, not that much water. This must be a year-round spring, which is nice to know. We can get water up here. I like knowing that. It's a good thing. So yeah, it looks like it's kind of winding around the other side of the lake. I'm just gonna walk the loop around the lake. Why not? Check it out. I mean, this is just so gorgeous. It's unreal. I don't know if you guys can, see. I'll flip the camera and show you ahead. Lake's right over there through the trees. You got these just gigantically tall pines I mean, aspens, excuse me. I mean, you got some tall pines too, but these aspens are just killer. I mean, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I just had to slow down just a hair and really let you guys soak that in. I swear this looks, from this angle, it looks like a very steep jungle somewhere. Unreal. So I thought I'd give you guys a little shot. That's where the tent is, and you can probably see it if I zoom. There it is. Nice and flat up on the side of the hill. Not too shabby of a camp spot for the night. I'm just sitting on the south bank now. I walked the whole lake. I just saw another deer. Let's see if I can zoom it. So I just saw another deer run right through these trees down to the water where it's coming into the lake. And I haven't seen him come back out yet. Just kind of waiting for him. And just chilling, you know. taking and processing some of this kindling. That way I've got something to start the fire with. By the way, I decided to start a fire. I was kind of bored. Had nothing better to do. So, thought I'd get a fire going. Not too big a one. Just really gonna do an Indian fire tonight. Well, definitely think we have enough to get a little fire going here. Now we got a fire proper. We got some folks down there enjoying the lake and the duckies. It's quite quaint, if you ask me. Show you the lifts up there for solitude. It's just turning into a beautiful evening. Absolutely wonderful. We got some warmth coming off this bad boy. It's nice. Well, everyone, it is still pretty fairly light out, I guess, but it is 9:30 at night. I got up really early this morning. I was up at about 3:30 so I could be into work. I know my face is really dirty. Excuse the mess. Anyway, and I have to get up really early, of course, to get to work and hike down and whatnot. So the tent, my bed. I'll bring you guys back when I crawl into the tent. What up, guys? I don't know if you can see me very well. Let's see if I can crank this up a little bit. So I'm in the one man REI. I'm sitting straight up. Plenty of room. It's gonna be weird. Let me shut this off and see if you guys can see outside. It's gonna be strange. You guys can't really tell. Maybe you can this way. It's all net, pretty much. I've never actually slept in this tent or any of the other tents without a rain fly. Last year it just seemed like it was always too windy or a little too chilly when we wanted that rain cover to, help keep in the heat. So, but tonight it's a beautiful night, and hopefully I can see the moon and the stars. I don't know. There are some clouds kind of in the sky, but not a ton. So we'll just have to see. But anyway, I'm in the tent. I'm gonna strip down and get into my sleeping bag and kick back. Maybe listen to an audio book. I'll bring you guys back here in a bit, but I'm pretty much gonna be going to bed now because, like I said, I gotta get up early. So I'll bring you back, say goodnight here when I get in the bag. Alright guys, it is almost 10 o'clock at night. I am going to bed. If anything of interest happens throughout the night, I'll bring you back. If not, we'll see you bright and early at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4, right around there. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. What's up, everyone? So, it's about 1:30 in the morning. I got woken up by really heavy, very heavy gusts of wind coming in, and very, very light rain, if you can believe that crap. So I get up, throw the rain cover on. It's a lot warmer in here now, that's for sure. Not that it's cold out. I got out in my underwear to throw the rain cover on. And, I wasn't freezing or anything, so. Anyway. As soon as I got the rain cover on, it stopped raining. Anyway,